Isn't that a remarkable thing? She'll worship me for it.
It's dark there, but full of diamonds.
Can you imagine that magnificent with 20,000 ringgit in the pocket?
Willy, come up.
Coming up, coming up. It's very smart. You realize that, don't you, sweetheart? Even Ben says it. Oh. Gotta go, baby. Bye-bye. Oh. Imagine when the mail comes, she'll be at the top of the business chain.
Perfect proposition. All around.
Did you see how she cried to me?
Time. William, time.
I always knew we were gonna make it, Cassie and I.
We'll be late.
Oh, now when you kick off, boy, I want a 70-yard boot and get right down the field under the ball, and when you hit low and hit hard because it's important, boy. Oh, there's all kinds of important people in the stand, and the first thing you know, Ben.
Willy,
Ben, how do I?
you coming up? Willy? Willy, answer me. Willy?
What a proposition. Terrific, terrific. Because she suffered, Ben. The woman has suffered. Do you understand? A man can't go out the way he came in. I mean, a man has got to add up to something. You understand me? I mean, you can't. You can't.
Look, you gotta consider now. Don't answer so quick. Remember, it's a guaranteed 20,000 proposition.
Now, look, Ben, I want you to go through the ins and outs of this with me. I mean, I've got nobody to talk to, Ben. And the woman has suffered, you hear me?
What's the proposition?
20,000 ringgit on the barrel at gilt edge, you understand me?
Don't make a fool of yourself. They might not honor the policy.
How can they dare refuse? They don't work like a coolie to me every premium on the nose, and now they don't pay off. Impossible.
It's called a cowardly thing, William.
And does it take guts to stand here for the rest of my life ringing up a zero?
That's a point, William. And 20,000 is something one can feel with the hand. It's there.
Oh, Ben, that's the whole beauty of it. Ben, it changes all aspects. Because she sees nothing in me, you see, and she spites me. But the funeral, the funeral will be massive. They'll come from Maine, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire. The old timers with the strange license plates. The girl will be thunderstruck because she never realized I'm known. Rhode Island, New York, New Jersey, I'm known. And she'll see with her own eyes once and for all. She'll see what I am, Ben. She's in for a shock, that girl.
She'll call you a coward.
No. That would be terrible.
Yes. And a damned fool.
No. She mustn't. I won't have that.
She'll hate you, William.
Oh, Ben. How do we get back to all the great times, huh? Used to be so full of light, comradeship, the sledge riding in winter, the ruddiness on the cheeks, oh my god. And always some kind of good news coming up ahead, something nice coming up ahead. And never even let me carry the valises. And symbolizing that little red car. Why can't I give her something and not have her hate?
A remarkable proposition. But you've got to be sure that you're not making a fool of yourself.
It's getting dark, Linda.
How about your mom? Better get some rest, eh? They'll be closing the gate soon.
He had no right to do that. There was no necessity for it. We would have helped him.
Come along, Mom.
Why didn't anybody come? Where are all the people he knew? Maybe they blame him.
Nah, it's
rough for Linda. I won't blame him.
I can understand it. At this time especially, first time in 35 years, we were just about free and clear. He only need a little salary. He was even finished with the dentist.
No man needs a little salary.
I can't understand
There were a
it.
lot of nice days when he'd come home from a trip, or on Sundays, making a stew, finishing the cellar, putting up a new porch, when he built the extra bathroom and put up the garage. You know something, Charlie? There's more of him in that front stoop than in all the sales he ever made.
Yeah, he was a happy man with a batch of cement.
He was so wonderful with his hands.
He had the wrong dreams, all wrong.
Don't say that.
He never knew who he was.
Nobody does blame this man. You don't understand. Willie was a salesman. And for a salesman, there is no rock bottom to the life. He don't put a bolt to a nut. He don't tell you the law or give you medicine. He's a man way out there in the blue, riding on a smile and a shoe shine. When they start not smiling back, that's an earthquake. And then you get yourself a couple of spots on your head, and you're finished. Nobody does blame this man. A salesman's got a dream, boy. It comes with the territory.
Charlie, the man didn't know who he was.
Don't say that.
Why don't you come with me, Happy?
I'm not licked that easily. I'm staying right in this city, and I'm gonna beat this rocket. The LOMAN family.
I know who I am, kid.
I'm gonna tell you and everybody else that Willy Loman does not die in vain. He had a dream. It's the only dream you can have. To be number one, man. He fought it out here, and this is where I'm gonna win this for him.
Let's go, Mom.
Forgive me, dear. I can't cry. I don't know what it is, but I can't cry. I don't understand it. Why did you ever do that? Help me, Willie. I can't cry. Why did you do it? I search and search and I search, and I can't understand it, Willie. I made the last payment on the house today. Today, dear. And there be nobody home. We're free and clear. We're free. We are free. We are free.
Willy Loman is indeed an interesting and complex character. Willy believes in this American dream in which he has built around his life but couldn't achieve it. And through his son Biff, but in our version is altered into a female, he transferred his hopes to his child because he somewhat still believes in this American dream, which inadvertently leads to his suicide. Through Willy's action, the insurance money the family receive can support them, especially Biff, to continue his father's legacy. And through this action, Willy believes that we end up worth more dead than alive.
So the character that I'm playing is Cassandra or Biff Loman. So I'm going to talk about Biff Loman. So Biff Loman is someone who have self-values, and you can see the growth in the play. So Biff Loman opposes the idea of American dream as it also destroys his father's life because of being a salesman. So in that significant part of the play, we can see that Biff was truly upset and blamed his father for not knowing who he was. He also brings out the memories of how his father is so much better being at home, and how his father be able to maintain more of him than the life of him being a salesman. He also thinks of his father for having wrong dreams, which is being a salesman. And we all can see that the deaths of his fathers also brings the relief for him, because he knows that it's what he wants, and which is opposed to what his father would want him to be. And he also thinks that the perspective of American dream is not worth it.
Charlie is the longtime neighbor of Willy Loman, the main character, and unlike Willy, who is very self-deluded and insecure, Charlie is a very honest and a very humble guy. In the play, the main role of Charlie is that he acts as a voice of reason and possibility in a world of delusion and confusion. Furthermore, it can be seen in the play that Willy Loman is often criticizing Charlie in various occasions. However, the honest truth is that Willy Loman is simply jealous of Charlie because Charlie is the man Willy Loman wishes to be. Last but not least, through the character Charlie, Arthur Miller illustrates how the American dream may be achieved through hard work. In a nutshell, the depiction of the character Charlie is a total opposite of how Willy Loman thought the American dream should be achieved.
So, the character of Happy Loman is known as the younger son of Willy and Linda Loman. So in the story, Happy has the character of that is dominated by his material greed, and he actually has the desire to crush anyone who stands between him and the wealthiness. Happy is known as a womanizing deceiver, also a son who shares many of his father's bad character traits. So at the end of the salesman, at the end of this story, the death of the salesman, Happy resolved carrying on his father's legacy by making a lot of money, and this actually twisted the mystery of his father's death meant, where despite the significance of Happy to be getting ahead and his readiness to delude himself, he represents the most terrible aspects of his father's character, as shown in Happy Loman's line itself. "Alright boy, I'm gonna show you and everybody else that Willy Loman did not die in vain. He had a good dream. It's only dream you can have to come out number one, man. He fought it out here, and this is where I'm gonna win it for him." So it means that Happy Loman does have the desire to continue his father's legacy.
Linda Loman is Willy Loman's wife. She's a patient, caring, loyal, and lovely wife and a mother of two. In my opinion, other than Willy Loman, Linda Loman is one of the most complex characters in Death of a Salesman. She loves her husband dearly, and she admires him for all that he has done. She tries so hard to keep the family together. In the last speech, Linda says that after all that Willy has done, and after years of working, finally his work paid off, as she was able to pay the last payment on the house on the day of his burial. So that is all from me. Thank you.